Hi, I'm Victoria, and today I'm going to answer the question which Squarespace template you should use if you're not sure and if you're totally overwhelmed by the sheer number of templates available. So let's just dive right into the Squarespace website where all the templates are to be found, which you can see if you just Google Squarespace templates. Look at this beautiful choice of templates. If you're actually on this page where it's just the Squarespace templates, they're gonna show you the popular designs. If you want to see all of them, you just click on the left side here on all templates, and you're gonna see currently they have 187 of them, which is actually a lot. So no wonder people get pretty overwhelmed, and you're gonna see there's basically everything. And the question is always that I get from people: what should I pick? Because there's like so much stuff. Should I go after the fonts? Should I go after the imagery, the colors? Like, what is the deal? And my take is pretty much that there's one important information for you to know when choosing your Squarespace template. That after the year, I think it's 2020 or 21, Squarespace changed their version. So it's only one drag and drop editor, which means you can basically choose whatever you want. These templates, as they call them, templates, are just variations of the same drag and drop system that is underlying all of these templates, which means that you can just build and rebuild everything that you see from every template pretty easily. So you cannot really go wrong. You can, of course, change the perfect template, but you can just choose one and basically build what you want. So what to do if you really struggle still and you're like, okay, I didn't open this video for this kind of advice. Show me what template to choose. So basically I can show you two ways in which you find your fastest way to the template that you should use. The first is actually pretty much, it's pretty straightforward, that you will just look into which template is closest to the style I'm going to envision for my brand anyway. So you can either start by looking at the type, which is on the on the left hand side here. Here you can see, okay, do you want to build an online store, blog membership and everything? And it will definitely easily sort all the templates that kind of match this aesthetic. But the important thing for you is basically to know that whatever you do, you can add an online store to every template. You can add a blog to any template. So as I said, it's really important to know that you're not excluding anything. It's really just about the starting point, the style that you're going to start with. You can choose everything and you can change everything as you want, the colors and whatever. So basically, if you have no idea, just choose the template which gets kind of closest to the kind of style that you want, or you just find some kind of site layouts or something that you really like. So it will make you a little tiny bit faster, but usually you are going to change everything anyway. So basically my suggestion is just to take whatever you want, what kind of just jumps to you and you're like, okay, I don't know. And you can even have multiple websites and you can click on every one of them, click on here. And then you can even just choose the color and start with the design. So for this, we're just gonna see how that looks in green here. Let's check that one out. Looks great. Start with this design. Then it will say setting things up and you're almost good to go. So this is as fast as it gets. And you can see your new website. There it is. So as you can see in this website, there is all the stuff that we kind of did in the color palette that we chose. So now it is just a starting point. You can change everything, and it's pretty easy to get along with, of course, also some of the tutorials that you find on my channel. But what if you don't like any of the templates and you want to have a starting point where you want to guide the system through some AI stuff to build a website for you? How that works is that instead of going to the templates and choosing one of those directly, you go here. And right now it's like a build with Blueprint AI, and it will actually prompt you to kind of guide the system what you need, which is pretty cool if you just want to get started without all the other stuff and choosing a template and everything. So basically what it will guide you through, and I'm going to move myself again away here so you can see what I'm actually doing, is what are you going to do? So for this example, I'm just going to put in Victoria. I'm going to choose the style of the website. Let's say playful. Next, and let's imagine I'm a creative service provider. So for me, I have to choose like what are the sections that I want, and it's pretty cool because here you can see this is an intersection. So I'm building my homepage right now. Intersection, which one do I like? Okay, let's check it out. You can see it live here. And I think this looks really, really fancy. So I'm going to do this one. Then I can choose, okay, I'm a creative service provider. I need a services section. Awesome. Let's look what they have. Okay. I'm going to choose this one. Looks great. Then I'm going to have a little about section on the website, on the homepage, which is going to be this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. And here I like, let's say that one the most. I'm really going for the broad, fancy version of this. And let's add a footer, just because, and maybe also a form section to contact me. A little bit more fancy in... Yeah, let's take the big one. That sounds great. Next. Then this was the homepage. So in the next kind of prompt, it will ask you what pages you actually need. So as a creative service provider, I would go for about contact, services, and maybe also appointments. Yes, why not? I can just have a consultation or something. Go to next. And then look at this beautiful pre-built website here. I don't think it's pretty playful actually. So we're going more for the sophisticated style here. So you can test some colors just as a first idea. Let's just go for the professional, this looks nice. The contrast is just not as good. So you can see, you can just like play around and see what your style is. In a professional setting, you would have your mood board and your branding colors and stuff before you do all that. But let's just pretend that this is your branding palette and we're good to go. Next. So now we're going for fonts. Like, what do you want? You can either choose one of the packages here. You definitely, this will recommend the playfulness. Like, look how it gets playful here. Or even this one, sophisticated is here. And let's just stay with the very sleek style here. And you click on finish and boom, the AI robots are doing their work here. And it's pretty cool because now you can see, whoops, your site is done. And that is actually pretty, I would say it's pretty time saving because now you have this really cool thing. You can totally adapt it. Everything is of course still customizable, but you already have the pages that you actually need for your business and all that stuff. And of course you can always mix and match stuff. So now if you decide, for example, that you want something from another website that you like, let's say you found 2 templates that you like and you see, okay, one has the image here and stuff, you can always edit and build it. Let's say you saw a section which was really nice. You can always add a blank section and you can just rebuild the stuff that you saw. Let's say you saw a round image. Then you can just add a round image and then put some, okay, let me just check this one. You saw a round image and then a cool copywriting, whatever thing above it. You can put everything that you want. So that's actually really great. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to choose one of the templates, but just know that you can have multiple templates. You can just like check it out, have a blueprint, build something for you. And if you want, I would actually recommend this video in which I'm going to show you all the first steps, what should happen after you just started your new template on Squarespace.